Just because someone's on your list doesn't mean they'll cut you a $100,000 check. In this video, we're going to review where most capital raisers drop the ball. Imagine you finally get someone's attention, maybe from a webinar, a social post, or a networking event, and then crickets. You ghost the lead completely or spam them with generic junk that adds no value. Think of any good movie or story. There's typically a hero and a guide that helps that hero accomplish their mission or goal. Take The Karate Kid, for example. Classic. You got Daniel LaRusso, he's a new kid at school, he's getting bullied, he meets Mr. Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi trains Daniel, and then he goes on to beat his bully in a karate tournament. Classic. In this example, who was the hero and who was the guide? Our role isn't to take the spotlight, but to equip our investors with the knowledge, confidence, and clarity that they need to succeed. Just like Miyagi trained Daniel with discipline and care, our mission is to do everything we can behind the scenes to set our investors up for success. Because when they win, we all win. Be the guide to your hero story. Money follows where value leads. Providing value builds confidence. Confidence that you're legit, confidence that you've got a plan, and confidence that you are the right steward of their hard-earned capital. So how do you build that trust? In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what to do when someone enters your world, the content, the conversations, and the systems that warm them up until they're ready to move. This is stage 2 of the capital flow funnel, consideration. And if you miss this step, you'll stay stuck with cold leads and false hope. If you haven't already watched the video we did on stage 1, which is about building awareness, you can watch it here. I'd recommend taking a few minutes to watch that first and then pop back over here, as that video flows seamlessly into this one and will enable you to get much more out of it. And for those sticking around, let's get into it. All right, next up in the capital flow funnel is stage 2, consideration. At this point, your lead knows who you are. You've caught their attention. They may have watched a webinar, scanned your digital business card, clicked a link in your bio, or started following your content online. But here's the thing, they are still on the fence. They haven't said yes yet. They're in research mode, quietly watching and comparing you to other investment options. And they're wondering, is this guy legit? Can I trust this person? What's their track record? Is this right for me? And this is where most people blow it. They either ghost their own leads, like totally forget to follow up, or they go full spam mode, just blasting out junky emails, only talking about the returns and the deal with nothing of real value to provide. This business is a relationship business and it takes time. I've been happily married for 13 years. This might come as a surprise to some of you, but I actually didn't ask my wife to marry me on that very first date. That'd be insane. We dated, we got to know each other, and we made sure that we were aligned in what we wanted out of life and out of our relationship. And all of this was done before we were even engaged, and even more so during our engagement. So now put yourself in the shoes of someone that is considering writing you a $100,000 check. Don't you think they would want to know who you are and if it's a good fit? This takes time. Don't force it and don't try to rush it. Provide value, meet them where they're at, and help guide them in their decision. And stop treating capital raising like a one-night stand where you're just looking to score and then move on. They can sense it and you reek of commission breath. Don't even try it. Here are a few things that you can do instead. Number 1, send weekly investor emails that actually add value. Think about it. Every week, your investor gets emails from banks, apps, newsletters. If you're not showing up in their inbox, someone else is. And that's why sending a weekly investor email is so powerful, but only if it's good. And by good, I mean updates on market trends, breakdowns of past or current deals, real estate insights they won't find on Google, a behind the scenes look at your business. All of these build trust and keep you top of mind. It's not about pitching every time, it's about positioning yourself as the go-to source when they are ready. Number 2, short form videos that answer investor questions. You know those questions you get over and over again, like what kind of returns do you offer? How risky is this? What's the minimum to invest? What happens if the market crashes? You can turn each one of these into a 30-second video and share it on Instagram, LinkedIn, or through an email. This builds familiarity and confidence. They get to see your face, hear your voice, and feel your conviction. By the time you talk to them on a call, they'll say things like, "Oh yeah, I've already been watching your videos for months. I love what you're putting out. I'm ready to get going." That is truly the power of content in the consideration phase. And most of the time, you won't even know that they're watching it. Number 3, personal follow-up after events. This is critical. If someone registered for your webinar, attended a meetup, or scanned your card, follow up personally. Not with a generic message, but with something like, hey, insert name, great meeting you at the event. I loved your question about insert topic. If you want a resource I made on that, I'm happy to send it over. This can turn casual interest into real relationships. And Capitallyst Pro makes it easy. You can set reminders and send quick text replies or even drop a voicemail straight from their contact card. Number 4, downloadable guides, deal FAQs, or case studies. People need something to hold on to while they're thinking. That's where a quick PDF or one-pager helps. You can provide things like an FAQ on how your deal works, a sample investor return scenario, or a case study from a past investor. These are easy to send, easy to consume, and they show that you're professional, thoughtful, and trustworthy. Inside Capitallyst Pro, we built an entire weekly nurture campaign designed to deliver maximum value. You get value-based, pre-written investor email sequences and automations to help move your leads through the pipeline effortlessly. The visual pipeline shows you where in the investment process your leads are at, and the engagement scoring is tracking who's opening, clicking, and watching your content. This takes the guesswork out of knowing who's engaged versus who needs a little bit more warming up. And all this is done within your CRM, something that's very difficult to do on social media. The consideration stage is where trust is built and confidence is earned. It's not about pushing for a close, it's about showing up with value consistently so when the timing's right, you're the obvious choice. If you want to automate this stage without losing the personal touch, take a look at Capitallyst Pro. I'll drop a demo link below so you can see exactly how we help you nurture leads the right way, with strategic content, simple systems, and zero spam. If this video sparked some ideas or helped you reframe how you follow up with leads, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you can catch the next video where we're going to break down the decision stage and what it really takes to get a yes. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, relationships raise capital. Be consistent, be clear, and be the guide your investors are looking for. We'll see you on the next one.